Hey YouTube, what's going on? Here is Jason today to bring you everything you need to know about the OPPO N1. Stick around. So firstly, OPPO introduced the OPPO Find 5 around the January-February period of this year, and now they're about to introduce a new device called the N1. The N1 is going to be not the successor to the Find 5. The Find 5 is going to have its successor next year. The N1 is another brand of smartphones made by OPPO. As you guys can see with Samsung has the Galaxy series, and they have other series for smartphones, and they have the Galaxy S line, they have the Galaxy Y line, they have other lines. Same with HTC has the Desire line, HTC has a One line, and all these different lines of smartphones geared to different markets, trying to push two brands to the main top consumer space. And this N brand is going to be a brand for usually large screen smartphones. As you can see here, the Find 5 has a 5-inch screen, 1080p screen, and with the N1 you're going to have a 1080p screen, but it's going to be on a larger scale. The OPPO N1 is going to be somehow OPPO's kind of phablet, and it's going to have from 5.2 to 5.5 inches 1080p screen, going to have 2 gigs of RAM, it's going to have at least the Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 processor, even though I wish they were better, but they have to keep it at that processor for the price range. The price is going to be less than $600. From what I know and from my personal conclusion on how OPPO wants to market their devices, it's going to be less than $600. It's going to have 4G LTE, which may work with AT&T or T-Mobile in the US and other carriers around the world. It's going to have no capacitive buttons. It's just going to have on-screen buttons. It's going to have a very good camera, a camera branded by Sony. It's going to have a Sony sensor. It's going to have a red touch panel, which is going to help you interact with the smartphone in a different way. It's a kind of new experience OPPO wants to bring, in contrast to LG's version with their LG G2, which they decided to put all the buttons on the back, but with OPPO we're going to have a touch panel at the back here where you can control and interact with your device, and I'm sure it will have open APIs for developers to take advantage of it. It's going to have dual firing speakers, but they're not going to be on the front of the device. What I suspect is they're going to be at the top and the bottom to give you stereo audio in such a way that even if you place your device on the table, like I have the back speaker here, OPPO put a knob down here so that if you step your device on the table, it's going to echo the sound, but this isn't really efficient. I believe you're going to have the speakers down here and up here so that if you put your device on the table, you can still listen to your music with high quality sound. And of course they have the direct HD amplifiers inside here, which I believe will still be in the N1. It's going to be a big device, but you'll still be able to hold it and manipulate it in one hand. As you can see, this one for me somehow it's okay. It's not big, it's small, and you will still be able to manipulate it. It's going to come in many different colored options. The only one thing we don't know yet about the N1 is about the battery that's going to be stored in the device. And to me, to have a safe bet from OPPO, I'm going to be saying it's going to come with a 3000 mAh battery, because a 5-inch screen or 5-inch plus screen is large and tends to be a lot of pixels to power. I'm thinking of the Find 5. The Find 5's battery life is good. It's good, and I wish it were better. As always, we always wish it were better. For me, I tend to use my device for a 2-day span, not a 1-day span. That's why I want more for my battery, which I think the N1 is going to come with. For me, I'll say either it comes with the same battery as the Find 5, but the operating system has to be more efficient to save that battery, or it's going to come with a larger battery. So out of all of these guys, what are your thoughts on the OPPO N1? For me, usually OPPO is a manufacturer that releases very good devices, no matter how it is. They release low-A players and with their smartphones they are doing a really good job. What I think is OPPO has to sit down and think more about its software, what it wants its software to be and look like, and how it wants its software to function. Because my biggest problems I've had with the Find 5 so far are I've not been able to use the software the way I want. I find myself hopping back between Cyanogen mode and different other ROMs and coming back again to the OPPO stock ROM and then going back. And this kind of frustration I think other users can handle. If you like this and like this video, just hit the thumbs up button for me down there. And if you like my channel and like my videos, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. I'll have many more videos for you guys coming up soon. Stay tuned. Jason M signing out.